big, chunky, final Conquest magazine. We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. And welcome back to Spekd. Again, for that sweet hobby and building and painting and that crafting. And we have another piece of terrain, or should I say the second part of the terrain from Warhammer Conquest issue number 79. So, because this completes it, as I said before, I kind of feel it's a shame it's the end. But we got to get this opened up. We got to get this done. Let's get it finished. Wow. You can smell, as soon as I open the packet, you can smell the vegetable ink that they used to print this with. It's great. Absolutely fresh. Okay. Let's have a look at the sprue. We're getting 2 sprues this time round. Last time we only got the 1, so let's have a look. Can we make this all the way through without having issues on our sprue? From the Conquest number 1 all the way up to now. Is it possible? I'm here going over it, having a fine look. Ladies and gentlemen, I think, well, that looks like a perfect run to me. Wait, hold on, we still got the second sprue to go. With my breath. Well, that's it. I don't see anything dodgy with either one of these. Hashit, congratulations, well done. You have supplied a full line without defects as regards to the plastic models. No questions, no if, buts, or ands. It's a fact, and that's it. So maybe Mortal Realms might be a thing for me to look at now that I have completed this. But that's for a different time. So let's get the magazine in. So this is Conquest, the final magazine. Oh, look at the somber colours. It's almost like the death of the magazine. It's in all black. Oh, this does not bode well. This is the grim dark that I know so well. I can see it right here. Issue 80. The battle ends. Your final conquest. Oh, man. Look, 2 sprues. Alright, I normally talk about the design here, but I've already said it. This is starting to enclose, even though you have the models up here, the characters, everything's starting to darken and vanish off. Let's try and get that light for there. Yeah, that's it. It's finished. Wow. Alright, let's open up. Let's have a look. We have Sisters of Battle. The Sisters of Battle showcase. Good. The Magnavent walkway. Build and paint. And the final mission. I think these colours are right for Sisters of Battle. I don't think we've actually seen them in the magazine so far. So to get these here, I'm quite happy with. Now there we go. Sorry about having to adjust the light. I've actually dropped my stand with my light bulbs, and I broke both of them, so that I can't replace those until the time when things return to semi-normal. And that reminds me, Mr. Winterbottom, your repulsor is still wrapped up. It's ready to go. I did look into alternatives with regards to sending it, but I didn't find any way to send it unless I actually physically go to the closest open post office, which for me is quite a journey, and I will be exposing myself to the universe. I'm not about to do that right now, so please be patient. I will send it to you, and it'll be all good. It's still yours. Okay, so Sisters of Battle, Sisters of Humanity, Sisters of Battle there, they are absolutely brilliant. And I think in this edition, they may be one of the stronger armies yet. I didn't buy the original metal models because by the time I knew about the game, it was way too late and there was no way I was collecting metal models. It was not going to happen. Way too expensive. Plastic models, I think I will. And originally there was a box set that was produced which had like Belisarius Cawl and Gilliman when he first returned, and Saint Celestine, and that's it there. And I was looking to pick up models, I was looking to pick up the set, and I didn't. And that prevented me actually from collecting I think maybe Ultramarines and AdMech, even though I wanted to get the AdMech model at the time. I just didn't want to get drawn into more. So the Sisters of Battle are very distinctive. Not only are they women, not only do they like melt people with flamers, bolters and melters, that is really their thing, but they have this unyielding faith in the Emperor and, you know, the spirit of mankind. And I think these guys really embody it. Everybody talks about the Astartes, but I think these are some of the driving forces of the Imperium. To the end of the day, the Astartes are really enhanced and they're ready for battle. They just know that they're going for it. They're ready. These guys are like faith in the Emperor. Give me a gun. Let me see what I can do. And they'll be taking those shots that are guided by the Emperor, taking out the enemy, and it's just great. You know, causing people to get up on faith alone, you know, wounded and damaged, just to run to the middle of the battlefield, start fighting again. It's great. I mean, imagine, you know, you have a few of these Sisters of Battle turn up whilst you're a guardsman, watching them doing what they're doing, and watching them take these what you would consider risks, but they're just walking through it like nothing's happening to them, all because of faith in the Emperor. All of a sudden they'll start getting faith and all of it will start getting crazy and everybody will be getting super hype. If they survive or not is a different matter because they're guardsmen. But look, here's a painting guide for the walkway, which is going to be the same as the generators from before, the lift area. So they've got their lead belcher, they've got their null oil, which is going to paint it all through. Sorry about that, just readjusting. Everything's at the edge. That's different. Rackar flesh. I never would have gone for that. That's an interesting addition. Kind of makes it look dusty, I suppose. Retributive armor, yes. Touch up your little bits there. Detailing, skull work, yes. Reds, okay. Anything special there? Nice bit of wash work there. You can actually use oil paints on that for a grime effect, and oils you can work with quite a bit. It will move around and you can keep manipulating it for as long as you need. I do like to make sure that my stuff is grimed out. Necron compound is good. You could dry brush pretty much with the Stormhost Silver, I think it is, if you need to. Let's bring out those edges. Final details. Nice, we're using up some of the last of our paints. Although I believe at this time I've absolutely run out of, I think, 7 paints I've run out at this time when I can't order anymore. And I've had those for ages. There's the paint in there, some final paint, and that's it. And it's the final little details there. So the walkway, where to place it on the map. What rules does it have? Anything special? Anything? So what's this? So you can walk up there, you can go between levels as long as you use a ladder, infantry only. And that's it. And every model is classed as obscured if they're up there. So that's handy fighting against maybe the Plague Burst Crawler. The mortar, no, the mortar removes cover. No, I don't know. Direct fire from down below. So ladder usage. Good. So Redemptor can't get up there, but he can gain cover. It's kind of useful all around. So a little Plague Planet, what we're doing here, continue the mission. So this is the extra rules or mission briefing. I just want to see what they do now. I think we'll reach that point. Oh, that's nice. So this is what's happened with the planet so far. Now this is obviously how they've played it through and how they want it to run to suit the narrative of what they're doing. But by now you would have worked out how far you are and what you're doing and how battles are coming along. Because sometimes your battles will be different to this. We've got a little piece of terrain there on the map. Is that a Noctilith gate? That's what that looks like. Yep, there you go. It's Noctilith crown. That's what it is. Me crossing the Stargate and whatnot. Yeah, you could buy these. I was going to do a tutorial to make one of these. I think it'd probably be better. You can make something very simple and quick. Look into that to fit that space. And now I have this as a template for size. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. So placing the crown, good. Reinforcements, dug in defenses. Okay, good. So we have like a ongoing people adding it to the battlefield. Good. And what have we got there? Dug in defences. That works against Ultramarines. It won't work against Imperial Fists. Just having a quick read there. The end is nigh. Yes, it is. Well placed. So we have the crown. What does crown do? Well, I've done crown. 60 points, no restriction. The card sets up the units from the zone. Power ratings. Oh, that's left near the portal. Okay, so it's just holding the objective in the middle. That's what this one is. Defender wins, which will be Death Guard. Interesting. So Space Marines victory. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. No one said that they won. Okay, let's get the straight hatchet. Do you have the Death? Oh, this is what I like. Okay. So Space Marine victory info and the Death Guard victory info. Oh, this is beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. So they've narratively built this up. They come to endpoint, and this is what it looks like. That's how the Space Marine is going to leave it. Exterminatus. Yeah. And it's become a demon world. No matter what happens, that world has been lost. Oh, that's so juicy. So juicy. That's... well played. Well played. I thought it was going to be a railroad kind of adventure. If you ever play like D&D and your DM's set on you doing something and that's the only way it's going to go, that has made my day. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, let's look. So these are all the covers, all the bits that we got from issues 1 to 80, and I've got all of those covers. I've kept them, being the collector that I am. That's really cool. I mean, yeah, that's beautiful. And here she is. It took me a while to actually paint this, and to be honest with you, I painted it twice. The first time I painted it, it was all silver, kind of like the galvanic power conduits, plasma conduits. And I didn't like it. It was too simple, and I wanted to do something with it. So I stayed away from the traditional yellow. I didn't want that. It's just too samey. So I went in for really bright red as a centerpiece to stand out. And I think one of the things that really helped me was having an idea of what I've wanted to have had this rig kind of done. I started thinking of what was its real function. And I started thinking of like oil rigs and, just general platforms like rigging platforms, mining platforms. So I took attention of a few pictures online and noticed that they're very dirty, grimy, paint's been worn away, and there's been plenty of fires. So you'll see in different places I've left like scorch marks, fire marks, burnt out wiring, grime in hard to reach places. And that worked really well for me. Funny enough, because of the way that I painted it previously with just a silver, because as you guys know, I tend to hairspray my items once I've done a layer. When I come to add the red, the Mephiston red, it started to strip some of the paint off when I started highlighting that Mephiston red. So it was really weird. So I went back, got some foil, and started chipping away. And in some cases used a toothpick, like scratching, just experimenting. And you see it actually looks like pretty realistic, and I'm really surprised with that. I started thinking again, the text priests, just imagine them sitting there cleaning the particular, details and touching them in prayers and what have you. And it's just wearing away like those classic religious paintings. And just for those of you a bit curious for size, that's just size relation of the rig. And a few models there. Now seeing that this last part is ready, it may be the end of the collection, but it's definitely the start of the battles. So guys, appreciate your time as always. Take care, and PC out.
onward and climb on Mars. The world is ours. Bring them down.